Welcome to Chitra Astrologgy YouTube channel. As you know that on Tuesday, I try to share some part of my knowledge, particularly for the people who just happens to visit Chitra Astrologgy or they like to visit that YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to talk about something related to Sanchit Karma, but Sanchit Karma that how I perceive or how I interpret with the help of Magha Nakshatra. As you know that in the Kalpurush Kundli, the fifth house, in the Kalpurush Kundli, the fifth house is basically happens to the your Punya karma or Paap karma house or the karma where your Sanchit karma are stored. If we take that reference in the fifth house in Kalpurush Kundli, the fifth sign that is Leo is there. Leo sign is there, and Leo sign consists of 9 different pada or charna, or you can say 2.25 or Savado Nakshatra. That basically happens to be Magha Nakshatra, Purva Falguni Nakshatra. Both have 4 pada or 4 charanas, and only Putra Falguni have 1 charana. As you know that every sign has 9 pads or padas. Now, when I'm going to talk about Magha Nakshatra, because here the title itself is the Magha Nakshatra, but I have to correlate with the help of Sanchit Karma or Purva Punya and Purva Papa Karma. As you know that the Magha Nakshatra is basically symbolized by, or you can say translate into a magnificent royal throne. People born under this Magha Nakshatra, those who have ascended, rising in the Magha Nakshatra, or their moon have the, you can say moon is at the time of birth, moon is having in Magha Nakshatra. They have the ability to use the power and position to attain their highest goal. Because in the previous era, the people is basically classified by in terms of the rajas or kings, because the highest post that time was king or some highest post in the ministry or cabinet of that king. But nowadays, due to this multinational companies, or you can say connectivity of the overall world, there are different types of posts which can be classified as royal throne. Because it may be, say for example, if you consider in India, there are so many states, 30 plus states are there. These 30 plus states have chief ministers, and then there are some state government jobs too, and central government and all this politics. There are so many nowadays possibility that the people get a royal throne or they can excel in that field. But at the same time, whatever I'm correlating this is in terms of that when these are indicated by your Purva Punya Karma. But if this house or that nakshatra itself has basically connection with some malefic planets or some, you can say, negative energy, that means that there is some pending karmas related to some task. But how we are going to perceive that? Because there is a second part of that Magha Nakshatra, that basically Magha Nakshatra, or you can say the Pitris rule Magha Nakshatra. Those people born under this star have strong connection to their lineage. That means when we observe as per Vedic, the Pitra Paksh or the fortnight of ancestors. It is basically a 16-day rituals where Hindus perform different type of things to pay respect, or you can say Shraddhanjali to their ancestors, or you can say Pitris by offering food to the god. You might have also listened that the story of Magha Nakshatra, or you might have read in some books that Magha Nakshatra story has a strong correlation with the Karna, the character of Mahabharata. Everybody knows that Karna has a band of donating whatever the people asked him. He donated each and everything. And when Bhagavan Krishna also asked him to donate something, he also donated that. After his death, when he went to, you can say, Swarglok, there, to him as a food, all gold and jewels only offered to him. No proper food was offered. That time, Indra told him that as you had always donated gold, jewelry, or you can say jewels, that's why you are getting them as food only. Because he has never offered food to anybody. That means his karma was not over. He was again sent back to perform his karma so that he can offer food to others. That is the, you can say, I'm not saying elaborately I have told you the story, but there is a link with the Magha Nakshatra story with that. That means those people who are born with Magha Nakshatra or prominently have some malefic aspects with the Leo sign, they have to offer foods to their Pitra, and they have to also offer food to their family. That means in Kutams. So there, whatever the relations is there, that can be reduced. Malefic effect of that can be reduced. If there is no relative or no relation known to you, then you at least try to offer food to others, needy people. This is the basic story which I want to tell about the Magha Nakshatra. Otherwise, everybody say that general characteristics are there, spiritually inclined, respectful to the elder people, and they manage many people. And they are always engaged with their work. Overall, if you say that they are tolerant, good speaker, but aggressive by nature, at the same time, they have a good wealth, including servants and vehicles, whatever you want to say, and they have at their disposal worldly pleasure also. But the thing is, say for example, if somebody wants, I'm not going to talk about nakshatra, first charna result, second charna, third charna, and fourth. Obviously, they have different type of classification. But here I am just going to give an example. Say for example, sun is there. Sun is in Leo sign itself in Magha Nakshatra. Depending on, or you can take an example of moon here. Moon is in Leo and it is in Magha Nakshatra. If that moon has an aspect of sun, then the people will be very rich, famous, and will have very good power. Say, for example, in state government job or in some state power. If that moon in Magha Nakshatra in Leo sign have an aspect of Mars, the person will be at very higher level in the politics. Or you can say he will provide some sport to the villagers wherever or where in the community wherever he lives. Similarly, if moon is in Magha Nakshatra and the planet is aspected by Mercury, that time it will be slightly good for materialistic thing, like he will be rich and he have a habit of something enjoying that whatever the drinks and foods are there. But at the same time, he will spend a lot of time in the company of women. If Magha Nakshatra moon in Leo sign, basically I'm saying, and have an aspect of Jupiter, that then that aspect can be considered very good, because then the person will be minister. If Magha moon has an aspect of Venus, then again it is slightly dicey as far as the character and all this thing is concerned. Just like Mercury aspect is there, Venus aspect will also be some sort of that type of feature. If Saturn aspects Magha moon, the person will do charity or something. He will be associated with the lower people here, that may be in terms of the NGO. That means he will work for the welfare of the lower class or the needy people, you can say. These are the few important point basically I want to tell about the Magha Nakshatra in terms of correlating from the Kalpurush Kundli of fifth house, because that indicates a Sanchit karma. But say, for example, somebody is having a Virgo ascendant, and that Virgo ascendant native will have this Sanchit karma to be studied in his chart from the 10th sign. That means Capricorn. Virgo ascendant people will have that Capricorn sign in the 5th house, but at the same time, they have 5th sign in the 12th house. That means whatever the point I am telling here, they are still valid for that person, but slightly the result will be seen in terms of, because Sanchit karma sign, the Leo sign is in 12th sign. That can be because 12th house is basically the house where nothing is in your control. It is to be all from your sky. That means Purva, Pitron. That house is basically your whatever you are getting is getting due to your forefathers, and that forefathers comes in that lineage itself. Now here prominently 5th sign, and that whatever I am telling is becomes more prominent. I hope you understood whatever I want to say it. And if you understood, please subscribe this YouTube channel and forward among your known person or those who want to listen very good things and genuine things. This channel is only meant for those purpose. Jai Shri Ram.